Okay folks, last demo set on this micro SD card, and then I flick out the old one and put a new one in. So yeah, this will be an interesting one that's coming up. It's really dirty, filthy and grungy. But this photocopier has got probably less than 3 months left on its lifespan. It's 5-year lifespan. In April, that'll probably be when my service agreement gets revoked, because they can't, if they can't guarantee spare parts, I can't have a service agreement. So I'll probably, chances are, be without a service agreement, and that'll be a problem because I won't be able to afford it if it breaks down, and I won't be able to afford the toner, so I'm not going to use that. So basically, yeah, I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news. I'm trying to get Channel 9 interested in my work. Seems to be falling on deaf ears, which is really disappointing. I'm not rich. I don't have, if I don't get to air on the 6 o'clock news, I have no future. There will be no future, folks. I'm serious. No fucking future. Shit, sounds like something a bully at school used to say. No future, you're not going to work for Xerox, That person's name was Stephen Castiglione, and he was really nasty in telling me I had no fucking future, so I'm not going to let the bully have his way, so I have to go to air on the 6 o'clock news to prove people like that wrong, including my brother and my father, who hate my art, and even my mum doesn't have any faith in it either. She thinks I should give it up. She thinks it's not worth it. I should save my money, in so many words. But I can't do that. I can't give it up. Giving up photocopier art was my mistake that I made in 1992, and not going with my partner Luigi. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news to put the past behind me and have a bright future. And I don't want to, and my disability determines the amount of money I can earn, and I can't earn much being disabled. When I was born, I had a cord around my neck, and I came out breech, and that fucked up my memory, and that's come up looking really quite a treat. But basically, I really miss Luigi, and I'm trying to get in touch with him. I'm trying to put my dark past behind me, and I'm trying to prove people who hated me wrong. People at school, people at youth group, people all throughout my whole school year. People I was bullied almost all my life, up until I think about 2014. I don't know, it was mostly, I wasn't very popular, and I really didn't know how to carry myself very well, and now I have to challenge these bitches that have fucked up my life when I was young and into my adulthood. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news. I don't want to be recognised in this life for my disability. I had brain damage, so the brain damage would have damaged the hippocampus and the short-term memory. That's what I read, and it's really hard to learn new things. For me, it's gotten worse now that I'm getting older. So it's really horrible trying to deal with these horrible things that have happened in my life, in my past. And I don't want my past to dictate the future. So I'm trying to get myself to show my talent as a photocopier artist. I cannot be a technician. I cannot be an operator. However much I would have liked it. I'm just trying to concentrate on what I can do, and I just want Channel 9 to show me some clemency, if only they just play a single piece of my material on the 6 o'clock news. I mean, I'm watching the 6 o'clock news religiously, because I'm hoping that maybe my stuff will go to air at any time. And that's come up looking quite nice, actually. I do wonder if I'm going to maybe enlarge it bigger, or maybe move it across. But basically, I'm trying to mend my old life, mend my present, or should I say my future, from the horrible things I did in the past, not being with my partner Luigi, rejecting him. And I really miss him, and I'm trying to get in touch with him. I can't find where he is, and the cost of living is swallowing everything up, and my funds are just dwindling, and I have to look for things like this off the street to be able to afford to make my art. I can't make my art any other way except to use mostly free materials, or materials that cost very, very little, or that I might use because I'm using a product, and trying to use the packaging of the product, or I don't know whether I should move that up. I don't know, folks. I want to maybe stretch it a bit further, but it's looking good so far. But I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news, and I want to show that my talent is valid, and that my mum and my dad and my brother. My mum doesn't hate me. She's on my side. She loves me, and I know she means well. My dad and my brother are bullies, and my dad is also a teaser. Dad will tease me, and if given the opportunity, and get me into a rage, just like the school kids when I was at school. Delighted in working me up into a rage, and then I'd end up finishing the job by either yelling back at them, or even worse, getting involved in a physical tussle that they want me to hit them, and they end up making me explode into a rage. And that's what my dad is like. And my brother hates me as well. They both hate my photocopier art. They don't see it as a valid art form. They don't see it as anything valuable. They see it as shit. And that insults my fucking intelligence, because this is my primary talent. Yes, I didn't market it very well when I was young. I underestimated the power of creativity as opposed to the power of destruction, which unfortunately I unleashed by not doing my art when it was popular. And Dad and my brother don't seem to get it, especially my dad. I don't talk to my brother much. He lives down south in South Australia anyway. But basically, my dad thinks that this is a failure inherently. He doesn't know that it's because I gave it up when it was popular, and then I took it up again, and all the popularity disappeared because I wasn't there to nurture it. So I need to go to air on the 6 o'clock news to put all this shit behind me. And I don't see Channel 9 doing anything useful to help me. And it really hurts. I can't make ends meet much longer. I'm rationing my showers. I have a shower once every week, wash my hair once every 2 weeks, not using the ceiling lights, using a torch and an LED camping lantern that I found. So, I'm just trying to make ends meet, folks. Things are just going too much, so I have to fucking find Luigi. And that's come up looking quite a treat with Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep lost her sheep. Indeed. Gotta go.